mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen toda hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate a Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto. Suelta mi generación y acuéstate en el asfalto. La salvación con mis panas la comparto. Tengo fuego espiritual en el aposento alto y bomba que bendice si detona. El mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona. Muchos viven rápido, la vida no hay Daytona. Todavía hay tiempo, razona. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
Que te la echo mi español muy malo. I speak English till I get up tu condado. Hit the beach and 40 deep with mis hermanos. Ya don't understand my lingo, tu pesado. Wepa, dale. Si lo tengo power of the Lord, I keep it on me. Every day is like a party, tell the drama go away. I don't do it for approval, I just do what God say. Car that cooked me up a beat, I ate it in the driveway. Dale, live my life inside the valley. No, he walking with me, get my enemies un cale, yeah, boy. DR down in Paraguay. Me and Funky got together, that's a crazy pair, boy.
Se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Que esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar.
Esto es para el rico, esto es para el pobre, para el que le falta, para el que le sobre, para el que lo quiera y no lo tenga, para el que lo tenga y no lo quiera, para la iglesia, para el caserío, para los que son y los que no son de los míos, y para los tigres que andan en jipeta y hasta los que andan en bicicleta.
Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Chicago White Sox and the Texas Rangers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best-of-a-5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Cam Brown will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Totally dominant in this last start. Turned in a complete game, one-hitter. We'll see if he's got something similar in store in this one.
Now into the box, Trent Wynn. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Trent Wynn.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we are underway in Arlington as the first pitch of the night is taken here for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Weather probably not much of a factor for Game 2. 57 degrees here at the outset. The 2-0 on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first down. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Cameron Littlefield comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. shoots this one over to first. And goes out number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder, Jordan Park.
So here is Jordan Park. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him.
21.
Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now to bat, Trotter, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, runner goes. Pitch inside the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Tim Albers is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is fun to watch. How about his last start? He had 10 Ks. Lots of swings and misses, and this is one of those guys, when he's throwing the ball over the plate, he can get a lot of strikeouts.
So now into the box is Diddy Johnson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Into the box, Greg Hinkle, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. 2
balls, no strikes.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses. Derek Hill waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
full count still. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Derek Hill. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hinkle, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. So stepping in is Todd Alexander. Now the first pitch.
Nope.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
To the plate now, Reyna. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here it comes. And he misses with it. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Out. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, this is not the way you'd like to start an inning right here. After that 2-run bomb, another base hit, and this could get ugly real early.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack right now, Dan. He saw that 2-run missile go out, and he was on point getting himself a knock.
At the plate now, Trey Thompson, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The 2-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Park finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side.
I win.
But 2 here in the Rangers' half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. 2-0 Texas.
My enemies feel like I got.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Trotter, and they could use a spark from him here.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
That is it.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Standing in now, number 15. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Fastball well outside. 1 out, nobody on. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Eric Fields. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line drive to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. And now in the box, James Willis.
Leading off for the Rangers, the center fielder, James Willis.
Now here's the first offering. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And this one finds the corner for strike one.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, Isaac.
Now it'll be Isaac White. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set and the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Willis gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here now the 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Now another 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a move over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there. 3-2 one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now, Toby Tabata. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Oh-1, here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Leading off the inning, it'll be Marshall Reed. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Marshall Reed.
First offering.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fouled off. The 1-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Up next, Elijah Weeks. First pitch on the way, and that's in there for strike 1.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And the 2-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Digging in will be Tyler Maddox, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
From the stretch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Here's the 0-1. First and second here with nobody out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get at the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
At the plate, Trent Wynn, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He flied out leading off the ball game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Diddy Johnson.
The second baseman, Diddy Johnson.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Johnson takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Still 1-2. Another one sent foul. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
To the plate now, Greg Hinkle, who swings and misses, throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Number 14 will come on now and pinch run here. fires a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
The batter, the designated hitter, Derek.
Now at the plate here is Derek Hill, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Popped him up. Number 15 has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Todd Alexander.
Next to dig in, Todd Alexander. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Number 14 will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 14.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Cameron Littlefield. First offering on its way.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Jordan Park, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Now batting, number 21.
And now Trotter flew out last time up. 50th pitch of the game on its way. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
Hey, a 2-out walk right there would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's got it. Over to first, and that retires the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0.
You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done. We don't believe that. You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't.
So now to the plate, Reyna. He singled in his first AB.
The shortstop, number 13.
Now the pitch.
1-0.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Trey Thompson. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And there's ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next,
not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next up is James Willis. Worked a walk his first time up. And the pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into that pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Willis is off at first with 2 away. And again a throw.
No, he's safe.
Now the 2-1 is outside for a ball. Toby Tabata would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So now here is number 15 who comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 15.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Eric Fields.
Next, it'll be Eric Fields. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Throw over to the bag and the runner back. Into the box now, Marshall Reed. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
2 out, nobody on. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Toby Tabata.
The catcher, Toby Tabata.
On its way is pitch number 75.
No, that's down.
Now the 2-1 is off the plate, up and away.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Next to stand in is number 14. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. As a look, now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The 0-1 on its way. Trotter trying to get there. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch and strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Greg Hinkle. No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. 1 there, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
At the plate now, Derek Hill, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-0 on the way.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Rangers leave 1. They're up 2-0. Now to the plate, Elijah Weeks will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First pitch on the way.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
A little bit outside. 2-1. And it's fouled away. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
So now to the plate, Tyler Maddox. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0. Fouled off. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Swing and a little blooper to center. Number 14 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Up next to Chicago, the shortstop, Trent Wynn.
Striding in is Trent Wynn. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Here he comes on 2-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0.
cause the father never left him.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Todd Alexander. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the start of the pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
High in the air out to center field. Park is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, number 13.
Into the box. Reyna, he went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Now the 1-0. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Trey Thompson.
Now at the plate, Trey Thompson. He bounced out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Little ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock in the box score tomorrow morning.
Willis.
In now, James Willis, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Last time through was a base hit. The 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Thompson, the runner at first with 2 gone. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. We'll go to the 7th now in Game 2. It's the Rangers 2 and the White Sox nothing. Ready now is Cameron Littlefield. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. In comes the left fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jordan Park.
Digging in next, Jordan Park. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. The 1-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
1 out, nobody on. Grounded weakly to the left. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, number 21.
Stepping in once again is Trotter, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. White retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Brian Hamlin will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 79, Brian Hamlin.
Now at the plate is Isaac White. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
The left fielder, Isaac.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And the pitch. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Toby Tabata.
So next to hit is Toby Tabata, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
And this is low, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sliced hard on the ground. Reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, number 14.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 14. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
To the plate now, Greg Hinkle. 0-1 the count. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Cue shot here out towards short. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box now, Derek Hill, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hinkle leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Hot shot down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Todd Alexander will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the belt, the pitch. Two men are on with 2 men out. fly ball right down the line in left. Fields able to track it down for the third out. Rangers will have to be content with just the one.
I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base.
Leading off to the right side, the catcher, number 15.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Number 15 is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
They chalk that up to one you get away with once, maybe. Change up, belt high and above, usually does not come back. He used his aggressiveness against him right there.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Standing in now, Eric Fields. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one, into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Marshall Reed. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Hard hit ball to second, right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0.
Attention, please.
Darrow is on the
Now
pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 18, Seth Darrow.
Reyna will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
The shortstop, number 13.
Now here's the pitch.
At the ball. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 0 now. Trey Thompson is on deck. 3-0 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next, here is Trey Thompson, singled in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Reyna aboard here at first with nobody out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Next up, James Willis. And now the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Isaac White, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. First and second now, one man out. Hit hard to short, and that's through for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
There's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 14. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. 1 run is scored. And a second run is across. He pulls into third safely as on the play 3 runs come across to score.
The first baseman, number 8.
With the bases loaded, the pitcher couldn't afford to get behind the count, so he glues it on the first pitch and he jumps all over it, clearing the bases and scoring 3. That's part of why pitching with the bases loaded is so challenging.
Jennings is now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. At the plate now, Greg Hinkle, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Derek Hill would be next. And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Striding forward now is the DH, Derek Hill, and their runners at the corners now. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Set to deliver on 2-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Lifted in the air to center field. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone. But something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Rangers 7 and the White Sox nothing. Ready now for the White Sox, Elijah Weeks. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. First offering on its way. Elijah Weeks is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And a fastball here that's taken for the ball 2. The 2-0. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
Been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next in Chicago, the second baseman, Tyler Maddox.
So next to bat will be Tyler Maddox. He flew out in his last AB. pitch on the way. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
That's lifted the other way out to left. White is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Trent.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Trent Wynn. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. The White Sox down to their last strike. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And that'll be the one that ends it. And the Rangers, in a game they really needed, are able to salvage game 2 here at home as the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Texas Rangers have evened up this series at 1 game apiece. Cam Brown is the winning pitcher of record. Tim Albers pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ballgame tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the White Sox, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.